I'm Chris.
I'm Andrew.
And I'm Dane.
And still Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
And I need help. Marvel Ultimate Alliance, where we talk about DC literally the entire time.
We're, this is not Infinite Earths, this is Infinite Avengers, apparently.
Where we... Dude, what if the Avengers was constantly talking about, like, the DC superheroes all the time?
Like, yeah,
how awesome would that be?
Did you read the new issue of Batman?
No, I didn't, because Batman's...
I read a thing online that somebody came up with the idea that the Guardians of the Galaxy was actually a D&D session from the Avengers.
Huh?
And like Steve
How do I get this health?
I don't know. We have tokens. I don't know how to use them.
Oh.
Heal.
Oh, okay.
You choose who it goes to.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Gotcha. It's right bumper.
Oh, right bumper.
I tried doing that.
You hold it down and then you hit the button of the person you want.
Oh. Right bumper.
Oh, this looks like a boss fight. Nope, not a boss fight.
Not a boss fight.
One can always hope. Try fusion attacks with different combinations of heroes.
We already tried that. That... Oh!
So that's a thing.
That was cool.
Dude!
Oh, now I'm swinging Wolvie.
Yeah, that was pretty sweet, I have to say.
I don't know. I still think my favorite is the Iron Man Wolverine combo that we tried.
We were super making fun of it. Oh yeah, let's try doing this. We do it and immediately love what happened.
And we're like,
Take it all back.
I apologize. Yeah, I apologize, game. You were
We
right.
should have done that. So Andrew, you're about to say something about Batman comics.
Well, like he's much more like charitable and stuff, and that's part of the problem is the popular perception of him. Like all you really see of Batman in movies and things like that is Batman who goes around and just beats the crap out of everybody.
Yeah.
Like there's no Batman as detective. There's no Bruce Wayne as a big charity figure. It's just he solves all his problems by punching them.
And honestly, that would work as a TV series. Instead, we got Gotham, which
Got your boss fight.
Yeah, here we go. Electro.
And I've heard super great things about
I can't
Gotham.
get into it. Cannot
Really?
get into it. Actually, my wife gives me a hard time for it. She's like, it's a Batman show and you can't. I'm like, no, that's the problem is they're trying to do what they did with Smallville and it's a villain of the week kind of thing, which in theory should work. Batman has so many great villains.
Dude, you don't remember the Batman cartoon, dude? It was
amazing.
Villain of the week.
Which was perfectly great, but that was it's not Batman, you know. It's Gordon, and even so, it's. You know, I always liked the idea that the villains came about because of Batman. You know, like they kind of exist to balance out his crime-fighting masked dude. And instead, you have all these villains who are basically doing bad things before Bruce even has a chance to don the.
Spider-Man plus Wolverine or Spider-Man plus Captain America. Okay, Spidey, pick somebody, and apparently we have to do that to hurt him.
I'm supposed to be collecting enemies.
What just happened?
Oh, you look like you did Spider-Man plus Iron Man.
Yeah.
That's fine. So we need...
Either of the other two.
Great. So we need Spider-Man plus Captain America. Who is Captain America?
Me.
We'll do it. I don't...
Okay. That was...
I have no idea what just happened.
Me either.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, he's right there and we are beating him up now, so I guess... I don't know.
Sure. Well,
And the health thing went away, so I guess it's happy now.
I just did something.
You're throwing Wolverine again.
That was a failed attempt.
Who are you?
I'm
Are you
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's terrible, man.
Oh, Spidey.
I know, right?
Speaking of which, I've heard they're rebooting Spider-Man yet again.
Yeah, well, sort of. From what I understand, they're not going to be going over the story, like, necessarily his origin. They're
this is where we need to, target him, I think.
Oh. I can't do anything.
No, nobody can.
So what do we
I don't know. There we go.
But that he's basically going to, he's going to show up in Civil War, the new Captain America movie. That'll be his first appearance.
I wonder if it's going to be the same I wonder if it's going to be the same kid though.
No, new guy. New guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Honestly, I actually liked that Spider-Man.
I liked him as a character. I just didn't like the stories they put him in.
I thought the stories. I actually didn't see the second one, although I really still want to. But him himself as Spider-Man, I thought he did a really decent job.
Yeah. No, they actually went with an actual kid this time. You know,
Yeah,
but that's the one thing
fairly young, as I recall.
Yeah, Tobey Maguire and what's his name?
Andrew Garfield.
They're both, were at least in their 20s when they started. Whereas for once he's actually a teenager.
You have to target the.
Oh no, we have to.
You have to destroy the thing.
Oh, gotcha.
Medic! No, seriously.
Can we destroy them while he's not? Nope.
No,
Okay.
we have to.
He has to start doing it.
He has to like start shocking it or whatever. It'd be nice if he had like a health bar.
Yeah, I'd really like to know how much health he has
I
left.
would like to know how we're doing.
Especially since... Oh no, he's in the corner. He's almost dead.
Spider.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there it is. There can only
I'd
be one.
love to have a health bar. Oh.
It's the quickening, guys. He's one of the Highlanders.
But
Doesn't he have to be decapitated for that?
Well, maybe he decapitated somebody when we weren't looking.
and as far as Superman goes, I mean, the big thing there is he just... You can't do a straight... Like, he has specific things he's good at story-wise, and just making it be him flying around like a normal superhero doing normal superhero things, yeah, that's not very engaging with him.
Which I think is why a lot of people, like, you know, they approach... A lot of people don't like it when you approach the whole Messiah God thing, which, I mean, honestly, that's the only ground they could have tread with Man of Steel, I feel, to make it fresh and get people interested. And while it still wasn't like an awesome movie, it looks like they're going to be addressing the whole, you know, he destroyed a city and the repercussions of that. That's why the Ben Affleck's Bruce Wayne is just not a fan of Superman and finds him as a menace. Is that he's too dangerous and haphazard with his powers.
But
Which
none
is
of
really
that matters because laser beam eyes from space. Batman's dead. Game over. Done. I do not care what any situation Superman is going to destroy Batman.
Right? No,
Like unless Batman engulfs the planet in kryptonite, which is not possible even with Batman Bruce Wayne money.
and that's
Batman just cannot beat Superman. Period.
Yeah, no, well, and to be fair, the argument of Batman beating Superman always has to hinge on the fact that Batman has time to plan.
Even
Because
then,
It doesn't matter
That- well,
how
that's
much
what I'm
time
saying.
he has to plan.
That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is he is smart enough that if there was one, you know, super smart villain, because all of Superman's villains are, you know, like Brainiac, Lex Luthor, they're all brilliant people. If there's one brilliantly smart person that could do it, it would be him. However,
No,
in
it-
a straight up fight, no. Well, no.
Okay,
Well,
Bruce Wayne is basically the Lex Luthor of... Lex Luthor has all of the money that
Right.
Bruce Wayne has, and he has time to plan, and he still can't win against Superman.
To be fair, though, I mean, in The Dark Knight Rises, this is my favorite part of the entire book, is when Bruce has his fingers around Clark's neck, and he says,
Wait a minute.
I want you to remember, you know, right before he dies, right before Batman basically croaks, and it's a fake death. Spoilers. But if you haven't read The Dark Knight, come on. But no, it's like, I want you to remember that my hand around your throat, like, I had you. You were dead. And instead he fakes his own death.
Who's he saying this
To Superman. Superman is dead, like dying. He is lost to Batman in this one.
that is basically like there's like literally a 0% chance of that happening though.
Right, well, and
Like I don't care how much Bruce Wayne has though, it's not happening.
Because if Superman caught wind of it in any shred, in anything, he could immediately just A, leave, B, smack him from space.
the point from that is, like, what happened was everything is well planned, and Superman has, like, basically he's been sapped of his strength due to a nuclear blast, and which it was Bruce taking advantage.
The only time Bruce Wayne could ever, in the new comics, he does a solar flare attack where he basically becomes human for a day.
No, I didn't mean to.
Sure, Bruce Wayne could kill him when he's human for a day. But I just, you have to hit A bunch to increase your radius.
Yeah,
by
I
the way.
noticed that.
I don't think we've been seeing that or doing that. But I'm sorry, like in a fight, Batman just would not win.
Well, that's the thing, is that we're talking straight up fight, whereas there have been times when this has happened, and every time it has been Batman that's just about come on top.
Oh, this guy.
Because it's true. This is how the comics
This
play
Batman fanboy.
But that's the-
I'm not Batman fanboy. I'm just saying
No,
it
what I
as
was
it
going to
is.
say is, it's not that you're being a Batman fanboy, it's that DC Comics has written themselves into a point where, like, nobody can ever be Batman no matter what.
That's kind of the joke.
Because Batman he can beat everyone. He's so good. Like, it really.
And that's... I had this conversation with Chris earlier, I know, but I know you weren't around for that, Dane, but the thing of it is like, as much as I hate to use the term, but I don't really have a better one for it, at the end of the... Batman has kind of become a Mary Sue.
I see what you're saying, yeah.
Where it doesn't really matter whether he should win or not, he wins because reasons.
Yeah.
Because
Like, everybody thinks he's the best because everybody thinks he's the best, and there's no real...
Right.
Hey, there are like bombs over here that we could like throw at this thing.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of this game, I have played this years and years and years ago when it first came out.
How do I throw it?
Other than knowing vague story.
No idea.
There it is.
Yeah, baby!
Just
Nice.
Dude, look at that. It took
job,
me
Iron
5
Man.
seconds to figure out how to beat this guy. You know why? Because I'm Iron Man! I am that guy.
Alright, so... what about you, Chris? Who are some of your favorite heroes?
We've had this discussion before, like, multiple times. Asking me to
Goku?
pick a favorite anything is almost impossible because I like dang near everything. Like, if I absolutely had to pick a favorite right now, it would probably be Flash because that's what I'm into at the moment. But, like, as a favorite in general, I really don't have one. I mean, the whole superhero genre in general, like, it is my favorite. Having powers, anything like that, is my favorite. It doesn't matter if they're like Superman or like, I don't not like Batman. I'm just like, he would be extremely low on my list only because the reasons he fights is really childish to me. It's like he can never get out of that childhood tantrum
and that's
of
really what it
someone
is.
hurt me, so I have to hurt everyone. And that I just don't like his reason.
See, that's more of a Punisher. With Batman, it's I was hurt once. I don't want anybody else to hurt the way I hurt. That's more of what it is.
Iron Man do a special because it keeps telling you to do that.
Okay.
Ooh, hey.
Yeah, I get that, but it still just seems more like I chose to
No, I
heal
understand.
myself. Sorry. I just. Sure, he doesn't want other people to feel that pain, but in my opinion, that's a hollow, a hollow whatever the heck, because he has the money to make a real difference, yet he chooses to spend that money to take out a bad guy one at a time, and we're severely over.
Okay.
So this has been Infinite Errors. I'm going to continue my hatred of Batman
Into
the next episode.
Okay.
I still love you, Batman.
See you next time. Bye.